Hi guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this today. I can't wait to share with you about my journey so far. So my name is Caitlin, and I am a mom of a 1-year-old boy, and I live here in Central Florida. I currently work as a teacher's aide, and I also am a full-time student along with coaching. So I'm juggling all the things. And this is my friend Sarah.
Hi. So glad to have you guys with us today. My name is Sarah. I have been coaching for a little while now. I am a mom of 3 little ones. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. I'm a police wife here in the good state of Texas. So Caitlin and I have been working this together, and we're so excited for you guys to just think about the possibilities of like what this could look like for you and stuff. So, but I do know that Caitlin had some apprehensions coming into that. Why don't you explain those a little bit to us?
Yeah, so definitely. When Sarah first kind of came in contact with me, I think I actually started following you on Instagram. And I kept seeing what she was doing, and so I emailed her about it, and she was like, yeah, totally, we'll send you a sample. I was like, sweet. So I got the sample, and I loved it. And then she emailed me and was like, yeah, so what did you think? I was like, gosh, like I don't want to sell stuff. I don't want to get sucked into a scheme. Like I've done the jewelry sales. I've done, the shampoo and all of that stuff. And I always just ended up like feeling like a salesperson. Like, ugh, I didn't like it. So I ignored her for months and just didn't ever respond. And then I kept watching her feed and I was like, you know what? Like I'm sick of being stuck in my job and living paycheck to paycheck. Like I want to find out more and see what she's doing. So I finally messaged her back, and she told me that, it's not about selling, which was huge for me because I just don't like the feeling of trying to like push a product down like my friends or down my family's throat. But she's like, no, it's totally not about selling. All you do is you live your lifestyle, you work on your own health and fitness journey, and people will come to you and want to know what you're doing. And I was like, well, duh, like that's literally what I just did to you. Like, she never emailed me back being like, hey, it's only $59 or whatever. No, she just let me be. And when I was ready, I came to her and was like, yeah, let's do this. The other thing that I was super concerned about was the time. Because, like I said, I'm a full-time mom, full-time wife, full-time student, and I have a full-time job. So I'm like, do I really even have, like, the time to commit to this to make this work? But I was able to build into Power Pockets. So I work in like 10 to 15 minutes during the day of reaching out to people, following up with people, checking in with my other coaches. And I've been able to build this business literally on my breaks, when my baby naps, and like on the normal time that I was like aimlessly scrolling through Facebook. Now I'm using that time to actually like build a business and make real connections with people. My last main objection was like my experience. So I was like, I'm not a personal trainer. I have nothing to do with nutrition. To be quite honest, like before I started coaching, I had never even finished a fitness program. Like I would get to like week 8 and just be like, no, I'm done. Like I don't have any more commitment in me. So when I started coaching, I was like, you know what? Like I have to stay accountable to myself. That way I can hold other people accountable. And it's honestly been such a great journey because I've learned so much about my own health and fitness journey. And I don't actually have to have any experience because they provide everything. Like we get the workouts. It's like this huge Netflix of workouts. We can recommend products that we love, but it's not like I'm trying to make a diet plan for somebody. Like the meal plans, the workouts, they're all there. So all I have to do is find out, what kind of exercises that person's looking for, whether they're looking for nutrition or, weightlifting, maybe Pilates, and just kind of guide them towards, one of our programs. And that's all I have to do. So I didn't have to worry about not being, trained.
Oh, I love that. I think that's so important. Well, I kind of came at this as a completely different aspect of it. I came into this, my best friend forever, and we're talking like 27 years, invited me. And I was just like, no, not for me. No. So every like couple of months, she was just like, hey, you ready? Hey, you ready? Hey, you ready? And I was like, no, No, because the whole thing with this business is the very first part of your job is to be on your own health and fitness journey. Whether you are, we have personal trainers on our team who are like, we just want to help more people. They obviously are already on their own health and fitness journey. It's like their business and everything, but they're like, we just want to reach more people. I came into this at the absolute worst shape of my life. Like worst shape of my life. I was super busy and everything. And I was just like, I don't see how I'm going to help people and stuff. But the whole point of it is to be on your own health and fitness journey. And that includes mentality. So we have a whole shift in our mindset and stuff. And we really promote personal development, podcasts, everything like that. Like it's a real big just sisterhood that we've combined, and brotherhood. There's some guys in there. So it's just like this big group that we've kind of combined to just make like this epic, just I don't even want to say accountability, like friendship. Like it's just like a gang. Like we just love each other and stuff. So a little bit about Beachbody. It was started out, if you've ever heard of P90X or if you've ever heard of Insanity, those were kind of like the two main programs that came out. And they were on VHSs, and they got sent out in little test groups to groups of 10, like all over the place. There were two groups of 10. And the founders found that 5 people who received that package never even opened it. Like it sat at their front doorstep or wherever they had it in their house and just collected dust. And then 2 out of the people that got the packages opened it and kind of dabbled in a little bit, but they never started a program start to finish, or finished a program start to finish, excuse me. But then the last 3 people came in and they rocked it, had epic results, huge connections with other people. And they're like, okay, we need to figure out what these last 3 people are, like what these last 3 people had. And it all came down to accountability. It all came out down to a buddy system. So that's kind of how the coaching opportunity was birthed, I guess I would say, where they're like, we need to have someone where these people can turn to. Like, we need to have someone in these people's corner all the time, like encouraging them and stuff. So the job as a coach goes a little bit deeper than that. And I'm going to let Caitlin explain that because she actually does a lot better than me. So I'll go ahead and let you talk just a little bit about what we do and kind of the role that we play for them.
Yeah. So the role of a coach, you are basically somebody's cheerleader. You're there to motivate them, to keep them accountable. And at first that seemed like really daunting to me. I was like I can barely keep myself accountable. Can I really motivate somebody else? But it actually ended up being so easy because it's like Sarah said, like we create these friendships. And especially when I started this journey, like I was a couple months postpartum, didn't have a lot of mom friends. And this really has grown into like a tribe and a family for me to be a part of. And so now it just comes naturally to, send a text and be like, hey, how are you doing today? Like, how's your program going? Have you been able to get your workout in? I know your baby was sick. And it's this natural like conversation with friends. So it actually is really, really easy in my opinion. Because once you build these relationships and you're caring about those people and you're invested in their lives, you are literally just there to cheer them on. You know what's going on in their lives. They'll text you, hey, I'm having a hard day today. And you're like, hey, it's okay. I had a bad day yesterday. Just keep going. Any progress is progress. So yeah, that's really it. Like it's pretty basic. You're encouraging, you're motivating, and you're keeping them accountable. And just live your own accountability journey through your own life, be a product of the product, do the programs, do your best as a mom, as whatever, to, eat healthy. And it just kind of is a natural process to these relationships.
Yeah, just do all of the things and then bring other people along with you. I love that. So then I kind of want to dive into like who we're looking for and kind of like the ideal person. And we really hope that that's you. We just want to find something that you're passionate about. And for us, that's Beachbody, that's health and fitness, that's mentality, that's like our tribe and everything that we have. So we're looking for people who are self-motivating. In this business, you don't have like an 8-to-5 job. Like you don't have a boss breathing down your neck. That's one of the beauties of it. But it's also one of the drawbacks because you don't have someone sitting there being like, okay, you have to do this task, you have to do this task, you have to do this task. So like we really need people who are self-motivating and who just have like their big why in the front of their brain. And they just have a big focus on their why. Don't get me wrong. We want y'all to dream big and we want you to chase after those dreams, but you just have to be willing to do the work for it. We're also looking for people who are coachable. We have monthly meetings with our huge team. It's like over 1,000 people. So we have huge meetings every first Monday of the month, just on a Zoom call like this, so we can all see each other's faces. Like, we laugh. Some of us are eating dinner. Some of us are working out. Like, we're all in completely different time zones. Because right now, Beachbody's actually in the US, the UK, and Canada. So it's like we have time zones all over the place. And so we actually record all the meetings for people who can't maybe make it at that time. We have them all recorded so that they can go in and look at them afterwards. We also have new coach mentorships going right now, where we bring you in and we bring you under the top coaches, and we just kind of show you exactly how to get on the right path for it. And we give you the breakdown of like, okay, you guys should be doing this, 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 and this. Like, make it happen throughout your day and you will be successful. We are looking for people who are, we put together a roadmap. So we want you guys to be able to follow those and to be able to, like, I mean, it's not a set in stone thing. So if you guys come in, this is your own business. Like, you guys can come in and bring your own ideas to the table. And if you guys have like some things that you want to try and everything, like, even if you fail forward, that's great. Like, it's your own business. You get to do whatever you want with it, whether it's a side hustle or it's something that you're like, I really just want to get out of corporate America, or you're a stay-at-home mom like Caitlin and I. Or Caitlin's going to be, but me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I just needed something for me and stuff. So we're really looking for someone who can follow these paths, but then also bring in things if they want to on the side as well. We are looking for really people that have a heart to help. This is a people business, but we always like to put the people before the business. I will tell you first and foremost, when I start a conversation with someone, I am not immediately jumping into the sale. If you are coming into this and you're like, I want to make a sale, like, I just need to get a sale done, you are not going to succeed, guys. And I have to tell you that from the bottom of my heart. You have to come into this and be like, who can I help today? Like, whose day, like, this has been a huge blessing on me. Like, whose day can I make better? Whose lives can I change? Just as you guys will see, because you'll be on your own health and fitness journey, that your life is going to change through this as well. So it's really kind of just the people that we're looking for, just a heart to serve, coachable, ready to follow a roadmap. Like, come in with your own ideas if you want to, though. Like, we will lay it out for you, but if you guys want to bring something in, we are totally happy for that. We really want people that are just self-motivated, driven, and just can have like that big why, like whatever your big why is. And we will actually help you when you're very started, like, figure out your big why. And we dig really deep in it so that it's something that's really just tugging at your heartstrings so that you can really just zone in on that. Other than that, like, Caitlin, I'm gonna let you take it over.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. And seriously, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. We can actually set up a little call like this with you so that you can talk to us and we can go over some of your apprehensions and maybe some questions that you have about it. And I would seriously love to have you be a part of our team and to be a part of this family that we have.
Thank you so much, you guys. So great to talk to you. All right, everyone, have a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.